Hey guys, welcome back for another Captain Bailey and First Mate Hugo beer review. And we got a good one today. Well, we hope it's a good one. As you know, I'm a bourbon drinker. That's my spirit of choice. So I saw this and I had to pick it up. I know there's a lot of reviews out there already. I watched some of them. And yeah, I got the Budweiser Copper Lager made with Jim Beam, aged on real barrel staves. Now, see, this wasn't put. It's not like they made the beer and then stuck it in, the Jim Beam barrels and then aged it in the barrels to get the flavor and all that. They just basically broke up pieces of, the barrels itself, and then while this was fermenting, they threw the pieces of wood in the beer. Now, it's 6.2%, so it's better than a regular Budweiser, which is like what 4.8 maybe, if that. So this is a flavorful American copper lager brewed with 2-row barley and aged in real Jim Beam bourbon barrel staves for a toasted oak aroma, a delicious nutty taste with caramel, rye, and vanilla notes, and a smooth finish, so they say. So let's give this a crack. I love the bottle and the nice little, kind of like retro bottle. Let's give it a nose, shall we? Not too much in the aroma. Let's do the pour. I'm gonna do it's Bud, right? I'm gonna do a vigorous pour. I love the color. I like that it has that copper, note to it. Color. Get it all out. Lick the bottom. Yeah. So super clear. I can see my camera through there. Yeah, it's got that copper color. What they're talking about. So let's give it a nose shower. Let's see if we get any of those notes and nuances and things that they were saying, right? No, not big on the flavor, on the aroma at all. I'm just getting like beer aroma, and some there's something there. There's something there. I would say vanilla, maybe. So I'm smelling sweetness. Some sort of vanilla. All right, let's give it a taste. It has that caramel note, that texture of like a brown ale or an amber ale, kind of like the beer that I just reviewed. I think the last video I did where it had that, or the video before that, one or the other, where it had that that like British ale taste to it. This kind of has that. I'm not getting any bourbon at all. I mean, I'm a bourbon drinker, and I'm not. To me, it just tastes like a regular beer. For me, on my palate, I mean, I've seen a lot of guys that I follow, their reviews on this, and I kind of feel like the way they were feeling. This is just like, to me, it's just like a souped up beer, Budweiser. There's flavor. I mean, if you're used to drinking the regular Bud, Miller, Coors, whatever, and you want to change it up a bit, go ahead with this. And plus, it's 6.2 ABV, so that's just like if you're drinking, you want to change it up. Let me grab something. I'd go for this, sure. Would I sit there and go buy a 6-pack of this? Nah. There's so many other beers out there that are real craft beers. I mean, this is like Budweiser's trying to, do a craft thing, and it ain't happening. I mean, I'm not, if you're going to sit there and say, it's aged with Jim Beam stuff and say that you're going to have some bourbon nuances, I mean, I'd rather just go over there to my liquor cabinet, get me a shot, and throw it in here then. And then I want to taste some bourbon. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking for something that's going to have some bourbon flavor, you know, you got to get something that's a little bit, you know, up there with probably like the, you know, 8%, 9% barrel aged beer. But I'm not, you know, I'm not going to knock it for what it is. It's a gimmick, you know, obviously. And I would, you know, I'd go for it for something that if you know, I don't know what it would be for a 6-pack. I mean, I just picked up one of these. I think it was like $1.90, probably like $2 maybe, like regular craft beer prices from my store. So I mean, but there's so many other better beers for $2. I'm getting tongue tied already. $2 a beer. So, but I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10 on the Captain scale. I wish I would have can taste something other than. I mean, caramel notes and stuff like that. I mean, this is just basically like a souped up version of a, I mean, it's a lager, it's not an ale. So it has that crispness, it's clean, it's refreshing, you know, the regular lagerness, esque, I guess. I mean, it's good. I mean, there's flavor there. I mean, for someone who's just maybe starting out on the craft beer run and don't want to go with the strong IPA or, you know, right to something heavy, and you're, you know, and they're like a run-of-the-mill type of person, then this is something like an introductory into like the craft beer world, I would say. So till we do it again, my friends, we'll cut it there. So me and Hugo gonna enjoy our evening. Until we do it again, let's set sail.